We live in a manosphere, but it's not about men, it's about power. What was once confined to Reddit and 4chan is now mainstream, and it impacts everything we do and see, including the platforms on which you're watching this video. The manosphere is not a subculture. It's an umbrella term for online communities of men, amplified by the most powerful of men and influencers, that normalizes hating women and LGBTQ+ folks through the lens of masculinity. Think self-improvement, fitness, or inspo content designed to inspire men to reclaim their sense of masculinity. In doing so, it frames women and vulnerable folks as property meant to be dominated. It makes us the victims of their grievances and the target for their extreme masculinity. Here's how this is spread into our culture as a whole. First is pandering to the male loneliness epidemic. These influencers prey on male insecurity to build their communities of like-minded, lonely, insecure men. These are men who will buy what they sell, whether it's supplements or ideas on how to reclaim their dominance. The second is language. They soften their language into palatable themes like dating advice, or by reducing transgender experiences to arguments about biology. This pushes harmful narratives about trans people and further funnels isolated men into extremism. The third is normalization. The more they push out this content and build bigger audiences, the more reasonable this content seems. They become caricatures or fixtures of our ecosystem, regardless of how controversial. And here are some of the themes they've normalized. Coercion is framed as strongman alpha behavior. Consent is framed as optional or outright gross. Dehumanizing language is framed as free speech. When we amplify these men and platform these themes, when we give them power, we're elevating the manosphere from a culture to a system. And that's when things like image-based sexual abuse, AI abuse, deepfake abuse, that's when they run rampant. Because tech-facilitated sexual violence thrives in the manosphere. It relies on a power imbalance, summoning men who feel wronged by society and are looking for a place to put the blame. And now men and boys younger and younger are buying into the narrative that vulnerable people are the dumping ground for their grievances. But it also relies on internet bystanders to look away, to give permission, to justify abuse as a symptom of the internet rather than a direct result of incentivized violence. And when I say incentivized, I mean it. These algorithms reward engagement, and the most extreme videos often get the most views. This is a failure by design. When product designers and big tech CEOs are predominantly men, we see how the permission loop continues. But maintaining power and permission is not by accident, because by now these men know the impact of abuse on their platforms. Now, some may argue that this is free speech, empowering men within a loneliness epidemic. But free speech does not mean freedom to harm, freedom from accountability, or freedom to dehumanize. So long as big tech continues to avoid responsibility, they will also continue to incentivize, empower, and platform violent men online. So long as this is happening online, it's also happening offline. TLDR, the manosphere is everywhere, but we're everywhere too.